Oop, and I found them. All right. No stoop this week for stoop kid. Oh, hold on. No. Is this a... Can I make it? Yes! Yes! Stoop kid never leaves us. Stoop! All right. Maybe a little too much coffee this morning. All right, here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. So sit back, relax, grab... Oh, hold on. No, wait. This is the weekly vendor reset, right? So I'm just checking in on you. What's going on? How are ya? Now, today is September the 11th. You know, never forget. Oof. Rough day. But today is September the 11th, and this is going to be your Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver weekly vendor resets and must buys. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But before we get to Cassie and Danny, we do have to find the snitch, and I found the snitch in a different location. So here are my exact coordinates. And then you need to let everyone know in the comments where you find the snitch. So my coordinates are 1192 by 2068. And I am just east of the mast control point, and I'm just north of the shop safe house. So again, let everyone know where you find the snitch in the comment section below, because these vendors open and close every other day, so you have to find the snitch today to get to these vendors today, all right? And then once you accept the bounty, pick it up, and if you are on a global difficulty setting of heroic, you will have a heroic bounty, and then you can save that for later. Now, once you do that, we will have the white shopping cart icons on the map. So we need to look for those shopping cart icons. There we go. So Danny Weaver is just underneath the castle settlement. We'll go to him after Cassie Mendoza. And here's Cassie Mendoza up in the Judiciary Square. So the fastest way to get to Cassie will be the DZ East Charlie checkpoint. And then just exit there, run a few blocks up, and then you'll be at Cassie Mendoza. So let's do a little bit of editing magic for you. And through the amazing powers of editing, we are now right outside of Cassie Mendoza. So what you're looking for here at this location is the American Food Store, which you can see the sign for right there. Let me take out these enemies. There we go. Hadouken! Alright, so you're going to go into the American Food Store. And instead of going out the back door, look for the rope on your right. And then you will see the ladder again to your right. So take the rope up, take the ladder up, and bada bing, bada boom. You'll see the little window you have to jump through. There we go. You remember the old, like, 90s sitcom shows that would have the people going through the windows like that? What was it, like Boy Meets World? Oh, why can't I walk through there? Oh, okay. Yo, there's a flood in here, Cassie. What's going on here? And you're standing in water. Come on, girl. What's going on? Gotta call the plumber. All right, here we go. Timestamp it. Do whatever you need to. Here is Cassie Mendoza.
Agent.
And first up, we have the named items, and this comes with a disclaimer. So if you are new or returning to the game, you might not see the bottom two named items. So if you're jumping in and you only see the top two being the mop and Fox's Prayer, the reason being is you have to unlock these bottom two named items because these are linked to the hunters. So the first one being the shield splinter, and man, this is a god. This is a must buy with damage to targets out of cover already. I can already tell you. This one is locked behind the year 1 hunters. So you have to open up the ivory chest that is in the base of ops in DC, and then you will receive this weapon and Cassie will sell it. Now the hunter killer, what is this one? Another, bro, both of these are really good. The hunter killer is linked behind the warlords of New York. So year 1 hunters and year 2 hunters. So once you open up the off-white chest that is in the Haven settlement, you'll be able to have this chest piece, and she will sell it every week with different attributes. And this week, for some reason, they are all must-buys. Holy crap. Now, starting off at the top, we have the mop. Now, the Mop is the named 612 shotgun with armor on kill for an attribute. It's really nice, and the base damage on the shotguns are typically high. Now, I do have a skill build on, but if I were to change this to, say, a damage build, you can see where the base damage is nearly 1,000,000, and I'm not even spec'd into shotguns. Now, this thing, armor on kill instead of that bottom attribute, so you will be losing a little bit of damage. But if you change the talent from steady-handed to preservation, you could get armor repair on kill, and you could get the armor on kill from the attribute. So you could actually double down on that armor on kill with the Mop. Moving on, we have the Fox's Prayer knee pads. These are like God rolled. This is perfect. Pick these up. You could change the weapon damage to an armor core, and then put this on a LMG build, an AR build, a rifle build, whatever you want. Or you can just change the crit chance to whatever you want. That's fine. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. But either way, Fox's Prayer, these are best in slot for any damage or tank builds or damage hybrid builds. And, well, if you're nasty, you could even roll skill damage on here and throw it on an Oxy build. Either way, it's really fun. These are best in slot, so just pick them up. I mean, I even have some on right now. Following that, we have the Shield Splinterer. This is the named F2000. This got a big buff from Project Resolve, and it's still one of my favorite weapons. And in fact, I have one on right now. So it's the exact same setup. So if you want the exact same weapon I'm currently using, you can pick it up from Cassie right now. Just max out the attributes. Pretty simple. The Hunter Killer is another must buy. Like, all of these named items are actually pretty damn decent. Not one of these would I say just forget about it, because even the Mop, you could run the Mop with Hunter's Fury and get the amplified damage and the damage to armor, or the armor on kill. So then you're just blowing through enemies. You could even put that with the Zero F's chest piece and have the perfectly unbreakable with the Hunter's Fury. And if you put that with the Gunner specialization, you could get the armor on kill from that as well. I mean, there's a really good armor on kill build out there featuring the Mop that I've showcased quite a few times. This is a really good named weapon. The Fox's Prayer, I mean, it's been years that I've been saying this is best in slot. I've had it on a majority of my builds because it is best in slot. And that attribute is best in slot for weapons as well. That's why I have it on my weapons. It is the best attribute to have in the game for damage. So whenever you see damage to targets out of cover, you want that attribute. So having it right here just laid out for you, like, hey, here, pick it up. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Now, the Hunter Killer, this one's perfect. Now, they redid Intimidate for Project Resolve, and what that did is it built the stacks up quicker. So you're able to get a little bit more damage, but it's faster. So they kind of made Intimidate and Perfect Intimidate a thing again. The only problem with that is you have to have bonus armor. So running something like Bloodsucker, perfect Bloodsucker, Memento, something like that is a shoe-in, or Adrenaline Rush, perfect Adrenaline Rush. You're going to need something like that on your backpack to make this activate, but this is really strong. It is a very strong attribute. And I'm pretty sure there's a Golden Gear mask for sale in the weekly vendor resets. And running 2-piece of Golden Gear, you get the armor regen from the brand set bonus. So you could pair this up with that mask, put it with, like, say, the Memento, and then there you go. You have armor regen from the Golden Gear, you get it from the Memento, you get bonus armor from the Memento, and you get Perfect Intimidate from the chest piece. I mean, these are really good items. Going down to the gear set items, we have Tip of the Spear with weapon handling. Okay. Weapon handling is not really what you want for Tip of the Spear. It is maxed out. That is cool, but that's just not the attribute you want. Hunter's Fury chest piece with almost max crit chance. That's very high. I myself am not a big Hunter's Fury chest piece fan. All the chest piece does is it increases your Apex Predator stacks duration from 10 to 30, which is fine. It does help keep your, amplified damage up, but it's just not worth it when you could use something like Obliterate, glass cannon, something else to just increase your overall damage. Tip of the not tip of the spear, True Patriot gloves with armor regen. That's not bad. These are fairly sought after. Just because True Patriot, you're typically a tank build, so having something like armor regeneration while you're face tanking your enemy is something a lot of people want. Because remember, True Patriot, what you're doing is you're building up those flags, so you have to be shooting your enemy constantly for seconds and seconds. Because what is it? It's every 2 seconds that the flag changes, so you have to be face tanking for at least 6 seconds to get all of those flags. Hot shot knee pads with skill damage. Nope. Aces and Eights holster with status. No way. Foundry Bulwark mask with armor regeneration. Yes. This is exactly what you want for a Foundry build. So you could pick this one up and just max out the armor. You're good to go. Boom. Shakalaka. I run armor regeneration on all my Foundry builds. I think I tried it with Hazard once, but I just didn't like it. Moving on to the high-end items, we have a Black Market RPK. This one with damage to armor. This is a really good RPK. Pick up this RPK right now. Yeah. What you need to do is just change the talent to Flatline. I just did an RPK video. And in fact, I think I've done like 4 or 5 RPK build videos since Project Resolve. Because the RPK is top tier now for LMGs. So if you're not using the Iron Lung, you're not using the Pestilence, you're probably using the RPK with Flatline. Get it with Flatline. That's what I would do, because the mod that you have is a long underbarrel rail, and you can match this up with the Technician specialization, put the linked laser pointer on there, and then you can pulse your enemy, and then with Flatline you would get amplified damage. Now, this LMG comes with damage to targets out of cover and damage to armor. So just change that talent to Flatline, max out those attributes later on with your optimizations, and you're good to go. This is a really, really good RPK. I can't stress that enough. M700 Tactical, magazine size, and sadist. No. 511 backpack, health, weapon handling, shock and awe. And finally, for the high-end items, a Richter and Kaiser holster with status and crit hit damage. Looking at the mods, we have Ensnare Resistance 8.7 and Hive +4 stem charges. But there are some must-buys here. All of the named items, I recommend checking out, all of them. For the high-end, or for the gear sets, my bad, before the high-ends, the True Patriot gloves aren't bad. That is what you would want. The Foundry mask is pretty good. But as far as the high ends, that RPK. All day, that RPK. Put Flatline on there, you're good to go. Run it with the linked laser pointer, and sayonara. I mean, look at that total damage. I'm at 161k, and I'm not even spec'd into an LMG build. I'm in an AR build. Like, that's just ridiculous. And that's with no expertise, and it's not maxed out. Like, you could probably hit well over 200k with this RPK. That would be crazy. So just overall, real must-buys, I would say Foxes, the Shield Splinterer for sure, and the Hunter Killer. So that's 3. True Patriot and Foundry, those are good pickups. So that's 5. And then the RPK. So 6 items total from Cassie. All right? So let's move on to Danny Hawiva, and then we'll get out of here. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. And let me know what you think in the comments. Are you picking up any of these items? Is it just a big bust for you? What happened to Cassie selling exotics? I could have swore the dev said a long time ago that Cassie was going to start selling exotics. Like, come on. We don't have not one vendor that sells exotics. Bummer. Anyways, let's run down here to Danny, and then we'll get you out of here. Now remember, Danny Weaver only takes textiles. So, just a friendly reminder, you can only get textiles from duplicates from your apparel caches. And there are some items in the apparel menu that you can purchase with textiles, so just remember that. If you go in there and search, maybe there's a few items in there that you haven't seen yet that you can purchase with textiles. Whoa! That character just glitched. Did you see that? Whoa. While this guy's doing push-ups, she's over there glitching around. I saw it. I saw it. All right, Danny Weaver, you can timestamp it. Do whatever you need to. Here we go. See if he's glitched out today.
You got something for me?
Holy caches, Danny Weaver. Okay. Oh, it's really not many. 1 exotic, 1 named, 2 fields, an optimization, 3 crafting, and a season. So 9 caches. 9. That is 1 item exotic, 1 named item. That would be 4 items from the field, maybe 5. And then 2 more from there. So maybe 9 items, and the rest are going to be materials. Okay. Let's see if... Oh, it's working. It's taking my... Yeah, it's taking my textiles. But again, you can see I'm at 279,000 textiles. I wish that there was some sort of like conversion table where I can convert those to like exotic components or something, you know. Maybe I could just like... I don't know. There should be some other way, because there's no way possible for me to get rid of these textiles. I just keep compounding them over and over. I mean, I'm at 278K. It's a lot. That is a lot. All right, so let me know what you get from Danny. Here is what I... Let's see. Exotic. Ooh, snap. I got the memento. No shit. Okay. Field proficiency. I don't need any materials, so we're going to skip those. Okay. Named items. I got the glory days. And that was really it. All right. So the big thing that I got today was the memento. Nice. Let me know what you get out of these caches in the comment section below. And that is really it for today. I will see you in the next video, but that will conclude your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for both Cassie and Danny Weaver. I am Kamikazevondoom. Hit the like, subscribe. You know the whole YouTube spiel. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.